Hey, welcome back. I'm Nick.
I'm back.
And we are Envy Board Gaming, back with another card game tournament review. So our first matchup here, we have Ohanami and 10, the battle of Pandasaurus versus AEG. And then our second matchup, I have a little sleeper, Dark Horse. Barely a card game, in my opinion, but it made it because it is all cards and little chits. But a little Wordy, which is a game that by the makers of Exploding Kittens. And they're going to be facing off against a game not pictured because it's borrowed, and that is a Fox in the Forest. Fox in the Forest and a little Wordy will be our second matchup. So, Ohanami versus 10. We're just going to go ahead and pick which one you think is the better game right now, and then we will talk about the other game after that. So, the winner will simultaneously show who we pick.
Okay, the winner, not the loser. Nobody messed this up, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right, go. 10. All right. 10 is jinxed twice. 10 is the winner.
We spent a lot of time together. Now we can talk at the same time.
So this one's going to advance, so we don't talk too much about that one. It's going to the next round. Ohanami, however, is a game. It has elements of, let's say, the mind and the game where you're kind of going ascending and descending. You're drafting two cards and passing the other cards, and you're trying to fit them in, not to get too high or too low. But you can slot highest and lowest. You cannot slot in between. And then there's scoring phases that will score certain things for green, certain things for blue. There's a weird scoring for pink. The reason it lost for me, I feel I haven't lost the game, and the reason I haven't lost, I think, is because I collect those pink cards. The pink cards have ridiculous scoring, and because of that alone, it kind of hurts it a little bit. Otherwise, I think this game is great. I like drafting games in general, and I wish it felt balanced, more balanced for me. Maybe it is balanced, but it doesn't feel balanced in the 3 games I've played. So Ohanami, because I like drafting, I gave it a 7-2. So a 7-2 for me. What about you, Vic?
Yeah, so Ohanami for me, it was really close. I had to pick one of the 2 games, so it's probably about the same score for me that I would give, the other game. But nothing really wrong with it. I didn't see what Nick was saying necessarily about the pink cards. I didn't have that experience, but
because I win.
Yeah, I didn't win, but I still found the game fun, and really drafting is always quick too.
Really quick. So if you were to collect those pink cards, let's say you got 12 of them. That is 78 points. If you got 15, 120 points. And you can see these scores. Like, I won a game. I had 105 points on pink, which is 14 pink cards. 105. That's over half of my total. I had 209 total just from the pink cards. So I felt like it was...
now I see what he's saying about pink cards.
There you go. That's just one example.
My score for that, 7.7. I gave the game. Yeah.
That's a really good score for a card game. All right, now we got to write down, because we didn't write down, we got to write down the winner between a little Wordy and Fox in the Forest, and then we got to score the loser. So we're going to cut this right here, and we'll be back with our scores and all that jazz. All right, we are ready. We have concealed our votes. So the winner between a little Wordy and Fox in the Forest. Let's go. Oh, I went back and forth with this one. We picked a little Wordy.
A little Wordy, yay.
That's an upset to me. I totally wanted to pick Fox in the Forest. I did. Then when I thought about it, I had this sitting out here. What game would I rather play right now?
That's what I was thinking.
Exactly?
Too. Yeah.
I don't really care to play Fox in the Forest right now. Maybe because we played it enough, and then we also have Fox in the Forest Duet, and it's a similar concept with the way you're playing the 2-player. It just is not, one of them's cooperative, the other one's not. And this one just feels a little different, and that's surprising because it's Exploding Kittens. It's a game by them, but it's a nice little word game. It's really quick too. It plays really quick, and the game's going to change every time because of the cards out there. We're going to change it. I really wanted to pick Fox in the Forest out of principle because this to me isn't really a card game. I don't know how we made it into this list. To me, it doesn't feel like a card game, even though everything you're using is card based. It's just a word game. So I thought on principle I would give it, but I had to pick it because I actually kind of want to play it. Just looking at it, I'm like, I wouldn't mind giving this a round or two right now.
Yeah.
So it kind of just snuck in at the right time, right place and right time for little Wordy to make it through. Good luck next round. I don't know what it's playing, but it's gonna be tough for me to give it another pass.
That's funny.
So
I was thinking the same thing.
What are we scoring here for Fox in the Forest?
So my score for Fox in the Forest is a 6.9. Trick-taking games for me, I like them when they're cooperative. So I like the duet. I like, Nick has more experience with trick-taking games, but he The crew was really great for me as someone who never played trick-taking games. I would play it on the computer and not know what I was doing. It's nice to, you know, play a game that's cooperative, so I prefer, if I was going to play Fox in the Forest, I would do the duet game.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like trick-taking games, and there are quite a few of them in this tournament itself. I like Fox in the Forest. I think if we're just talking about what's the better game, I think probably Fox in the Forest, honestly, is designed better than a Little Wordy. It's just what I wanted to play right now is a Little Wordy. So Fox in the Forest, I'm giving a 7.5. This might be an exception. I don't know what I'm going to end up scoring a Little Wordy when it comes down to giving a score. I might go lower than a 7.5. It's just that at this moment in time, I thought a Little Wordy actually sounds better, like a better time right now. This is weird.
Let's play it.
So this is going to be a loosey-goosey one right there. But a Little Wordy with the upset here is advancing, and it's unanimous, a two-way. So I thought we would be conflicted right here. I thought at least one of us. The whole time I was thinking about this, I was going to write Fox in the Forest. Eventually, I flipped the script.
You're crazy. He's wild.
Wild man. We finally did one of these again. We haven't been doing them in a while, but there's going to be some changes as far as the ones that are coming up because we just can't table them. Crossfire is one of them. I can't table it. It's like 8 players or something. We thought about doing it at the Dice Tower Cruise. We ended up doing Good Critters instead. So that one is probably not going to get tabled in time. We'll probably replace it with another game. Like Morales, our buddy Matt, he actually recommended the game Face to Face, which we did buy and we have been playing. That we might slot that in and give it a fair shake as opposed to the game version. And there was something else that I got recently that I was thinking about slotting in. I don't know if I have it over there.
Is it architectural?
I thought about that one. We got that one on the cruise as well. No, and it can't be Abstract Academy because we just reviewed that now. But I think there is another game I have that was going to slot in. It's just not jumping out right out at me right now. But we'll slot that in the tournament bracket.
Maybe I'll show Go that. Fish.
It was Go Fish for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. That's another edition of the card game tournament, and we'll be back soon. Go ahead and close it out.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this series and this video. If you did, please click the like, thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more great showdowns. We'll see you next time.
See you.
Bye.